I'm out here at the chickens. There they are. I had 9 out of 10 hatch. One of them started to hatch and just didn't make it. Don't know what happened, but it never did hatch out. And I finally cracked it open, and the chick was dead inside. So there they are eating. Gary was asking me tonight on the chat about them eating. What did they eat? And that's the size of the food. You can kind of see it right there. It's just little crumbles, kind of, and there's the water. I put some electrolytes in it that you can get at Tractor Supply. It's just stuff you add to the water. It turns it, kind of almost looks like Gatorade, but I usually just put a heat lamp on them. I bought this one here at Walmart. It was like $7 for it and $10 for the bulb. It's a 250 watt bulb. I usually use a pretty big one because in the wintertime, if I hatch some out, try and keep them warm. I put a little door here to reach in, and I had to hook my cord up, so charge my phone. But I opened that up and actually reach in and put new paper out on this side here. They actually have another little spot they can run in here and get. When it gets a little too hot over there, they can come out and set out in here, and it'll be a little bit cooler for them. And this is the food that I use, just a starter, Dormer chicken starter. And here's the way they want you to start them out. From 0 to 6 weeks old, they want you to go with the starter. And from you can actually do it with the chicken starter and grower. I just start out with the starter, and you go 6 weeks, and then after that you use the Dormer chicken grower and go from 6 weeks all the way up to 10 or 12, and then you go to the Dormer finisher from either 10 or 12 all the way up to 18, and then you do the Dormer layer, and then from 18 on you just keep feeding them the layer. To me, I like to use the pellet layer. This, I use the little crumbles because they can eat pellets right now. But that's what I use when I start them out. And then once they get to the layer, I just use a off-brand because it's cheaper and it's just as good as stuff. But there's the water. Like I say, if you look at Tractor Supply, you can find the little electrolytes you add. And this is the food. And here, I'll get a little bit in my hand. There's the consistency of it. Just little small, pieces. And they'll pack it out. And this 24% right now is what they're on protein. So I'm thinking that's what it said. It's 24%. But yeah, it's not that big a deal. I just usually buy one of these, and if I have any left over, I'll just save it, use it for the next ones, because usually I hatch them out pretty quick. I'm going to go ahead and throw another 10 in once these get done. But there they are. They're eating like crazy over there. I can hear them pecking it. But like I say, I've done this side here for them if it gets too hot on this side. But there they are. They're just having a time. But I do have a lid, so during the wintertime, and I'll go ahead and shut this lid at night anyway, and even during the day in case something gets in there and tries to kill them, even though it's in my shop. But there we are. That's their little place that they'll live for the next 2 to 3 weeks. We'll see how fast they grow. If they grow in 2 weeks to get them out of here and move them up to the coop, I will. If not, I got the ducks coming along too. So in another 4 days or 5 days, I should have some ducks hatching out. As soon as I get them out of there, I'm going to go ahead and throw some eggs in and start another 10 eggs. And if I can get 10 laying hens out of this, I'll be happy. If I don't, then I'll take what I can get. The roosters, we'll let them go for a little while, and then they'll, I guess, become pig food. I mean, I can feed them for a little while, just where I can feed them to the pigs, if nothing else. But like I say, I got some people wanting to buy them, so if they'll buy them, then that's fine. They're going to use them for food themselves. They want to make chicken and dumplings out of them, so we'll let them grow them on up once I get them to a certain point. But there it is. It's just a little 2x2 box that I threw some scrap plywood that I had, just any kind of plywood that I had, I throwed on it, and you know, just got the light hooked up to a cord and run over and just let it go, and I'll burn that for the next 2 weeks. It's not that much to burn. If they get cold, which was supposed to get really warm, I may can even turn it off here in the next week. But I'll leave them there because I got the ducks coming along, so I'll let them go ahead and stay in there for a little while and let the light go and keep them warm. And as soon as I can, I'll get them up to the coop and get the next batch of them going. Like I say, I may even throw 16, get as many eggs as I can in there because I won't have the ducks in the way then. Then again, I may throw a few more duck eggs in there. All right, well, y'all have a good one.